Right, hold on a second. Right, okay. I am live here from the outdoor gym that I've just discovered here. So I've just been using some of this gym equipment, which is free. Why would anyone pay to join a gym when you can go to an outside one for free? Whew. I'm not doing any more of that at the minute though. I'm a bit knackered because I've just been practicing here on some of the various different pieces of gym equipment here outside. It's not bad though, I'll tell you that much. This is a free gym, so don't cancel all your gym memberships and see if you've got a free outdoor gym where you live. And then you can do it for free, you see, on a night time when there's hardly anyone around. You have the whole gym to yourself. Can anyone tell us, is this for your triceps or your biceps? I'm still not sure. Can anyone tell us? Would this be for your triceps or your biceps? I'll try it out in a minute, I'll show you. That's if you don't recognize it. You have to push forward. You're sitting on the seat and you lift yourself up like this. Right. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. So can anyone confirm, is this for your triceps or your biceps? Which is it? Or is it both? I don't even know. There's another one up there, which must be for one of the other ones. So I don't know which is for which. It's hard to say. Up. Up and down. I forgot to say down there. Up and down. Right. Can no one tell us, is this for your triceps or your biceps? Does anyone know? Phew. I carry like this, I'm going to need an ambulance in a minute. I've already been doing a few of these before I went live. And on the other equipment over there as well. Can you hear us okay out there? Let us know if you can hear us okay. So I'm quite far away from the camera to some extent. I'm about 5.5, 6 feet away or something. Up and down. Up and down. Right, what does that say? Hello there, Navid. How are you doing? Can you tell me, do you know if this is for your triceps or your biceps? This piece of gym equipment. Any ideas? Up and down. Thanks very much. I just discovered this gym tonight here. And it's free, it's outside. This is genuine gym equipment, you know? You have to pay a lot of money to join the gym, don't you? But this is for free, you know? Totally for free. Hello there, Hamza. How are you doing? We are speaking English right now. You just said, bro, I'm sorry, I'm not speak English. You just spoke an English sentence, so you speak some English. That's English. I wouldn't be able to read it otherwise. Can anyone tell us, is this for your triceps or your biceps? Any ideas? You push forwards and lift yourself up on this seat, like that, you see? You put your feet forwards, hang on. This is how Jean-Claude Van Damme gets in shape, you know. I think. Probably not be to move tomorrow. Or tonight even, no, right tomorrow. Sorry, I don't give me age out on here, Hamza. It's confidential. Because I used to work for MI6. So I don't give me age out online, so, you know. So, can you tell us, hang on, pretty sure that it uses your body weight for resistance. So it technically does both biceps and triceps. All right, thanks very much for that, Static Muse. There's another one over there. You pull down like this to lift yourself up. What would that be for your triceps or your biceps? The other one, you pull the handles down and you go up. The one over there, would that be for your triceps or the biceps? Any ideas? There's some for your legs here as well, but I can't really do them ones because I've got like vertigo problems. It makes us feel a bit queasy. Triceps. The triceps is under here, isn't it? Yeah. Is that right? Biceps is on the top. That's correct, right? I think. So do you go to the gym as well, do you? I don't really go to the gym, but I found this one for free, so I might as well use it here and there, you know what I mean? So this will do both. So why do I need to use the other one then? If this one does both. Let's see. 70% try and 30% buy. Well, I must point out before I continue any further, I'm totally 100% straight. Not bisexual in any means, shape, form, or anything whatsoever. Just clearing that up, just in case anyone gets confused by what we're talking about here. Not bisexual, not trisexual, or anything else. I'm not pansexual. In fact, I haven't even got a pan with us. But right. Whereas the one you're on is more like 70% buy and 30% try. I know, but it sounds like that, doesn't it? So do you use these machines? Do you use it? Do you go to the gym? Static. This is like a park, right? Some sort of a park. In front of us is like a tarmacked football sort of area inside of fences, like a wire fence thing all the way around it. And then there's some sort of bike skateboard ramp thing beyond that. But if you go up there, there's an entrance into another park. You come out of one park and straight into this one. It's like two parks, straight out of one park into another. I have to lean forward because I'm quite far away from the screen to read it properly. Otherwise, I need a pair of binoculars or a telescope. There's going to be some bands and groups on at this park, the other park just up here, on Friday and Saturday. Ian Van Dahl is going to be playing, Castles in the Sky and all that. He's going to be on in that park up here on Saturday. I've got tickets for it. I bought tickets. And I just went to see Scooter last Saturday. Scooter from Germany. How much is the fish? And respect to the man in the ice cream van. The only way to have a friend is to be a friend. Is that right? And what else? It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Calisthenics. So somewhat familiar with the gear, to be fair. It looks a lot like a park in a village near me. Has yours got a free gym in it? I bet yours hasn't got a free gym like this. It's right next to the football training ground for Heaven football team just behind us. So I wonder if they use this as well. Sometimes, I don't know. I'm not sure on that one, but they could possibly use it sometimes. Maybe if the, I don't know. Maybe if the other one's full. All right. So why does anyone need to join a gym where you have to pay indoors? Out here you've got the cool fresh air and it's free. And there's nobody else hassling. You've got the whole place to yourself. You come on the evening later on, like me right now. It's 10:32 p.m. You know what I mean? Yeah. So are you built like Dwayne Johnson or Arnold Schwarzenegger, are you? I'm going to have the physique of Dwayne Johnson by the time I leave here tonight. Well, that's the plan anyway. I don't know if any of these are for your stomach. There's one where you stand, put your hands on your end, and your legs go from side to side, like back and forth, like from side to side, like swinging. Just to clear it up, there's no swinging going on here. I don't swing. There's no other swingers here. I'm on about the gym equipment. You swing your legs. Not the other type of swinging, because there's some people in here that misconstrue things and they try to twist it to make it sound like it's something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm on about a piece of gym equipment where your legs swing from side to side. Not actual swinging, that involves a lot of people in cars swapping each other's wives and girlfriends. Not that type of swinging. Right, just clear. I hope that's cleared up now. Right. So, anyway, that's right. So, how long do you have to do this for before you get any sort of effect on your triceps and your biceps? Any ideas? Any ideas? Do you have to do it all day long or something? All night? All night long, in the famous words of Lionel Blair, to coin somebody else's joke. There's a lot of cars pulling in here. I think there might be some swingers. I don't know. Football team swingers. I'm not sure. They might be going to the football training ground, but it's a bit late, like 10:30. 10:35. They're all parking up in this car park down here. Is this a swinging? Is this a swinger spot? Does anyone know? I don't want to get roped into something I don't want to be roped into. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, they'll be coming over and say, "Hey, do you want to swap some keys with me?" Keys? No thanks. I'll keep mine. I want to get back in the house tonight. Thanks. Right. This is quite knackerizing. I can't show you as on the other one because I can't set the camera up properly on the other one because the fence is further away. So I can't lean my bike up against the fence, put the camera on it, on the clamp. That's a problem. So where are you from, Static, by the way? Where are you from? I don't think Static's still here, I don't think. There's not many clouds around at the minute. Plenty of seagulls, though. Plenty of seagulls. Ugh. Right. Is the text still working? The chat? Can anyone confirm? Static, are you still there? Anyone? This happens to me every time I go live lately. The typing stops. And it usually means it's crashed. People are typing, but I can't see it. Sometimes. I don't know. It's like, if there's somebody here and you've got an ounce of common decency in you at all, just a slight bit, could you possibly let me know by typing something to let us know if the chat is still working? Anyway. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. I'm doing one of the Venga Boys' famous hits here, to some extent, without the music. Bloody hell. This is the most strenuous live stream I've had to do yet, pretty much. Apart from the one in Newcastle was quite strenuous as well, like. To be fair. Hey. Right. You can use this. I think no, you can use the other one backwards, but not this one. I think. I'm not sure. If I turned backwards on this, I wouldn't be there. Can you use this backwards? Does anyone know? If you sit the other way around, I might try it. I want me to see the text because I haven't got eyes in the back of my head. You see, it's not yet, but I'm going to get some fitted soon. Right. So can you use this backwards? Not like. I don't think you can. No, I don't think so. It won't work backwards. No. No, it doesn't work backwards. Hiya, Carl. How's it going? I'm knackering myself out in this free gym here outside the park. I beg your pardon? That's a bit personal, isn't it? Well, that may be the way you do it, but other people might have other ideas. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it slow. You mean you go up like this, and then you go slow down. Like this. Cheers. I've already been riding around on my bike, obviously, before I found this place. So you got to do a slow down. Does that not knock your arms in? Thanks very much, Richard. Is this the same as the stuff in the actual gym? What's indoors, and you pay a subscription to go whenever you go? Monthly subscription or something. Is this the same sort of equipment? Or is theirs more advanced? I don't know. I think someone's laughing at us behind. I think it's a bunch of swingers parked up behind us, you know. There's about three or four cars just parked up behind. Yeah. Is this a swinging spot? I don't know. I guess I'll find out. Maybe. I don't know. Not that I'm trying to find out. I just wondered because they're all parking up over there in the dark. There's nothing else going on here that I know of. Ah, right. Go open the what door? There's no door here. I'm outside, man. You mean the car doors? I thought they swung outside nor inside. Don't they swing outside the cars? That's what I thought, anyway. But what do I know? I don't know. There's another similar piece of equipment over there, but I can't get that one on camera when I'm live because the fence is further away and I can't prop my bike up to clip the bike on with a clamp to get the shot. It's too far away. I know, that's what I'm starting to. Are doggers usually friendly or hostile, do you know? Do they bring their dogs with them when they do this? Is that why they're called doggers? Because they kind of bring their dogs. Where did the name Doggin come from? Was it the Pedigree Chump? Was it what's called Pedigree Chum Convention? After the show finished, or during it, I don't know. Maybe they got bored in the middle when they were judging. All right, let's do a bit of dogging now. I'm getting bored with this dog show shit. All right, I just wondered. There's some ones for your legs here, but I can't use them because it makes you feel like sort of dizzy, and I've already got vertigo condition. Uh. See the other one, Carl, over there. You got to pull down. You like pull the bars down, and you go up. So is that? Oh, you're off now, are you? You can see me. I'm lit up like Blackpool illuminations, aren't I? Now I'm sometimes on in the light. Sometimes. It's just I was going to do a Jarrow Cemetery video, but I left it a bit late. I was going to do it when it was still light. Yeah, sometimes I do it in the light. Sometimes, but you can see us, can't you? You're saying you can't see us properly. Skid marks. I haven't really been making any skid marks. I've just been riding around the park. I didn't skid. I was careful with the brakes when I stopped and everything. Didn't do any skids or anything. Plus I've got trouble with my back wheel. I don't want to pull skids. You know what I mean? Not a good idea. Ah, right. Yeah, well, it was late a few minutes ago. It's just I didn't know I was going to go live until I found this gym thing. Because, like I say, I was going to do a paranormal investigation video at the cemetery again. But I left it too late. I didn't want to do it in the dark because I didn't have my night vision stuff with us. Just me other cameras. Or camera. Uh-huh. Yeah, he is. He's been yeah, he is. He or she, we don't know. It might be a she, Could be a she, a female. What's the name? John Emmett or something. Yeah. Just don't answer his questions. Unless you've got a sensible one. And I'm too knackered to answer daft questions anyway. I'll not be to move tomorrow. It's definitely going to be like that episode of Perfect Strangers where they go to the gym to try and impress the women and they can't move the next day. They wake up on the couch and like, truck will lift their hand or something. Like, ow, ow. And they kind of turn their heads and everything. Yeah, probably. Could be something like that. You never know. I hope those doggers are not planning on using this free gym tonight because they might try to get us to leave. I don't know. Whoop, looks like they're getting ready for a moving off. The engines are running. Yeah, I bet you are. When they're interested in these childish little stupid questions, John. Hiya, Paul. How's it going? I just found this free gym outside here, so I'm using it. I'm trying to. I'll probably not be to move for the next week or two, or the next couple of months. Do you know the gym? You know this free gym, Paul? I used it before. I didn't even get much sleep. I'll probably just get in the house and I'll probably just sit on the couch and go. As soon as I sit down, I flat out asleep, pass out straight away. More than likely. No, I haven't. I didn't even know it was here. I thought it was like a playground thing, bro. I had a closer look and it's not a playground, it's a bloody gym. Oh, you have? You know which one it is then? Do you know whereabouts it is? So why would anyone pay for a gym subscription when you can use one of these for free? You know what I mean? That's a fair point, isn't it? Unless I'm missing something somewhere, somehow. It's the doggers, but they're over that way. You can't see them in the darkness. Where one where bandstand is. Bandstand. I don't think there's a bandstand here. Which one's that? Is that Jarrow Park? Is the one in Jarrow Park a gym, a free gym? There's something that looks like a gym, but I didn't really check that one probably. Gyms have showers. This one hasn't got a shower, but if it rains, I will have one. For free as well. Free shower. Only I can't take all my clothes off out here. Especially not when I'm live on YouTube. I'll get banned. Bandingoed. That's for sure. Was it Antonio Bandingoed? That's what'll happen. You know that, right? Yeah, that's right. So where's this other one you were talking about? Is that in Jarrow West Park? Because they haven't got these ones, I don't think. The ones you can push yourself up and down on. Ah, why pay rent when you can sleep in it? Well, I can't use my projector in a tip. I don't think, unless I set up a screen somehow and some sort of power bank that works with the projector. And it hasn't got to be windy as well because everything could blow away. All right. I didn't think there was these sort though. Are these ones as good as the ones in an actual gym where you pay monthly a subscription? You know. Hope you aren't disturbing the doggers. I know they've left now. It must have been a very quick dogging session. Maybe they didn't have much time tonight. Maybe they were going to go and watch a movie afterwards or something. I don't know. Who has showers? The gyms. Yeah, but you got a shower in the house. You don't need to pay to use the shower somewhere else. You've got a free gym outside. Plus, it's not very hot at the minute. It was hot earlier. It's quite cool at the minute. Although I'm getting a little bit hot. We're lifting myself up and down, like, to be honest. Yeah, this will do me. I would never pay to. I would never go to an actual gym, like, because they make you put certain types of clothing on and stuff, don't they? You got to wear this. You can't wear that. You can't wear the other. You got to wear that only. Or you're not allowed in. Is that how it is? I think it is. You know. Yep, that's right. Did anyone watch me Scooter concert that I put up today by any chance? Or some of it or whatever. It's got restricted in a few countries, you know. And I got a slight copyright thing, but it's not a copyright strike. Did anyone see it or not? All right, cheers, Paul. Do you like Scooter, do you, or not? I'm not trying to force you to watch it if you don't like Scooter. You saw it on the projector on your tip. Is your house like a tip? Is that what you're saying? Uh, are you into Scooter, John? All right. Are you into Scooter or not, John? All right, that's good news there, Paul. You got a favorite song by Scooter? Or a couple of songs, maybe three songs or so. Have you heard The Night? They never seem to play that one lately. The Night. It was originally by someone called Valerie Dore, Dore, I think. You don't know Scooter? How much is the fish? Respect to the man in the ice cream van. If you want a friend, the only way to have one is to be a friend. Or something like that. I might have cocked that one up. The Muppet. Oh, no, the one where he takes his glasses off and his eyes are attached to his glasses. No, not him. He doesn't sing, how much is the fish? He doesn't sing that. I don't even think I don't even think he sings Call Me Manana or anything similar. Yeah, Scooter, he had a green jacket on, didn't he? An orange face with big eyes on his glasses. And he was always like he was like the stage manager or something on the Muppet Show. Yeah. Have you got any of their albums on CD or anything? Or vinyl? Oh, that fell off. Yeah, that's the one. I think that show used to be filmed at L Street Studios back in the day, where he used to do Big Brother and stuff, and some of the James Bond films. Which one you got? No, it's vodka. Is gin see-through and watercolored? Is it? Yeah, I'm getting smash burgered in this free gym in the park. Does anyone ever go into a fish shop and shout, "How much is the fish?" See what they do. I think Scooter actually did do that, on the end of one of the videos. How about Paul? Have you heard "Fuck 2020"? The one where he sings, "We hate all the rules. I don't give a penny. Fuck 2020." And then it's like, "Da, da, 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 da." It's like flames everywhere. They didn't play that one at the bloody concert, I was hoping they were going to play it, but they didn't. Yeah, that's a good one. For sure. Have you heard the one where he sings that I was born under a wandering star by Lee Marvin? He actually sings that one, I was born under a wandering star. He actually sings that on one of the albums. And he does a duet with this woman on another song. It's called Summer Wine. I think they're going to do one also called Last of the Summer Wine. Just kidding about that bit, but you never know though. They could make one of that Last of the Summer Wine though. It's like I can do it, but could wrap it up a bit, Wasted? I'm not wasted. You're the one talking about skid marks on your undie badundies. Yeah, too much gin and not enough tonic. Leaves one quite almost feeling semi-bionic. Hello there, Danielle. How are you doing tonight? Do you recognize this place where I am? It's a free gym. I've worn myself out here, lift myself up and down like the bloody Venga boys. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and once again down again. I feel like Rackle Welch when she was still alive doing those exercise videos. Well, to some extent. These are off eBay. eBay specials. You can do the jazz hands with them, Yeah, that's the one. You know it, do you? I used this gym before, Danielle. It's free, you don't have to pay a subscription. At least I don't think you do. If you do, I've managed to bypass it somehow. Because I came here after hours. Have you tried it? Have you been on this thing that I'm sitting on here? Have you tried it? There's somebody coming on an electric bike. Uh-oh. I might have company in the gym here, you never know. Oh, there's a few of them. Oh my god, there's a motorcycle gang turned up on electric scooters or something. Holy crap. Alright. You didn't fancy trying it, did you not? Yeah, there's a skate park at the skate park. And there's electric bikes just come past. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. They're going up into the other park now. Can you hear them? It's a electric motorcycle gang. Friary Park? Is that what it's called? Danielle, what's the name of this park? Does it have a name? Any idea? Does this park have a name? Because if it does, I don't know what it's called. I've never heard it called anything. I know it's right next to Hebben Park, but Carl Ellison Park. That's what Hebben Park's proper name is. Yeah, that's right, it is. Hey, bro, why are you calling us bro all the time? All right, Heaven Park. Are you going to the carnival thing on Friday or Saturday, Danielle, to see Ian Van Dal? You know, Ian Van Dal, it did Castles in the Sky. Will I ever love you again? And what's the other one? Believe. How's that go again? I forgot. Um, I can't think of the other one offhand at the minute. What's that? Friary Park is in Barnet. Well, it's nowhere near Barnet. I don't know where that is, but it's not around here. I've never heard of that place. Where's Barnet? Yeah, I'm going on Saturday. I don't think I'm going on Friday because I haven't got a ticket for that one. The tickets on Saturday are £5 something, and the ones for Friday are £2 something. Because there's nobody famous on the Friday. On the Saturday, the famous people are there. At least some of them. Some of them aren't famous, but some of them are. Another thing, Sash. You remember Sash? Adelante and Ecuador and all that stuff. He's going to be on at Newcastle in September, I think. But you have to be over 30 to get in. What the hell's that all about? I asked them about that and they just laughed at us and said, I'm pretty sure you'd get in, like. I says, that's not what I bloody asked you, is it? Or something like that. Do some more wraps. I was going to get some wraps from Aldi earlier, but they only had like southern fried chicken and something else. I didn't fancy them. So I got some cheese sausage rolls instead. So I guess they weren't sausage rolls, but they looked like sausage rolls. Only they had cheese in. Actually, I don't even think there was much cheese in them, according to the back. A Ghostbuster? No, not a Ghostbuster. Somebody who sometimes communicates with spirits or tries to. That's what I do sometimes. I don't bust them. Some of them try to bust me though, on a regular basis. Raps. I don't rap. Respect to the man in the ice cream van. The only way to have a friend is to be a friend. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. There you go. Was that all right? Is that good enough? Reps. I thought you said raps. All right. That's what I was doing. I'm going to be bloody knackered. I'll be more ripped than Dwayne Johnson's uncle by the end of this night. Doing this thing. Not really. It's a bit strenuous. Like it's a little bit strenuous. There's another one over there. You have to pull yourself up like that. Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. I'll have to call 911. I don't mean the band. Was there a band called 911 or was it 311 or something like that? I can't remember. Justin Timberlake's going to turn up tomorrow morning when I call 911. No, he wasn't in that group, was he? I'll not be to move tonight, never mind in the morning. Yeah. So, Danielle, how come you're not going to the carnival to see Ian Van Dal? You're not like trance and dance music and stuff? 10. No, I'm not doing it. I've done loads before I came on air, you know. So this is not all that I've done. I was doing some before I came live on here. Where are you from, John? You didn't say where you were from. See if I can. What's that? John Emmett. Leave him alone. I'll have to. Thanks, Richard. I'll have to put that Michael Jackson song on. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I do 10. I'll have to call the paramedics. I'll not get back home. 10 in a row, that's a bit extreme. You got to take it in your own stride, you know. Encouraging us? I don't think so. Where you from, John? You're not saying. Barnet. Whereabouts is Barnet? What's it most closest to? Somewhere, is it next to somewhere more well known? I've only got this much water left with us for tonight. That's it. Just over half a bottle. At the scooter, I mean, at the Lost Mines Festival, the bottles of water were £3 each, you know, for water. I spent a bloody fortune there on food and water. And then I got molested by some bloke behind us in the concert, at the scooter concert. He was a right weirdo and a half. Surrey. All right, Surrey. All right, thanks for that, Danielle. Danielle, do you like scooter? I heard a scooter. Yes and no. It was excruciatingly difficult with a lot of pain involved all day long. Because I recorded the whole scooter concert with my arms up in the air like this, standing up for over an hour without bringing my hands down into this level and then back up a bit more. That's all I did. But I was in agony before that point, right up my back and everywhere. And then it got worse when I was doing that. My back locked up. I couldn't move. I was like, oh, shit. And then the bloke started molesting us from behind and pulling me hair and sticking his finger in my ear and trying to press the stop button on my camera and calling us a paedophile and shit. He's an absolute lunatic. Because they were selling loads of beer and everything, alcohol there. And I was the only one who was sober out the whole lot of them, I think. Yeah, it got a bit out of hand. I reported him to security after the concert I'd finished. And they took me details down and everything, but they didn't know who he is, and I didn't know who he was. So, and some woman came over from behind to ask us if I was okay. She saw what he was doing, and she must have told him off because he sort of did a semi sort of apology thing where he says, "Oh, I was just messing with you, mate." You know, yeah, sure you were. You don't do like stuff like that to people you don't know, sticking your hands in their ears and stuff. Yep, the 43 terminates. What for? Toby, the 43 bus. Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know. Scooter. Was that yes? The scooter question, Danielle. Yeah, it's totally inappropriate. Yep. He tried to steal me water out of my pocket as well. It was in my back pocket. I knew that would happen. I was keep putting my hand on it. I had a bottle of water in my back pocket, and he tried to get it, trying to stop them. Are you what? No, I'm not. If you read back up the chat, I hear about the triceps and the biceps. This is for the triceps and the biceps. So I'm neither tri or bi because this is for both. Just I hope that answers your question for you. It's try and buy. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he wants to go out on a date with us or something. I don't know. Bilingual. That's a Pet Shop Boys album. I know it quite well. Bilingual. Have you heard it? I think it's got. We were never being boring. I don't know the rest of the words offhand, but I think that's on there, isn't it? Or was that a different one? Biliteral. Bilateral? I don't know. Important trivia fact here. Neil Tennant is from around here somewhere. I think he's from Where's he from again? So, I forget. Where's Neil Tennant from? I forgot. Is it Wallsend? Was it Benwell? I don't know. Yeah, that's the Pet Shop Boys, do you, Richard? On a West End side, on a West End town. Is that the right one? Is that the right words? West End girls. Actually, I was listening to this other Scoot album the other night. It's got a track on, and it's got this girl. I don't know what the track's called, but she was singing "Fuck Me" or something. That's quite funny actually, but I never heard that one before. You should check that one out. I'm not sure what it's called. Like, it may be called that, but I doubt it. West End boys and West End girls. I've got the brains, you've got the brawn. Let's make lots of money. That's one of the old ones. North Shields. All right. So that's where he's from, is it? Yeah, that's them West End girls. Yeah, Pet Shop Boys from North Shields. One of them's from North Shields. So Paul just said. I can't sing for toffee, John. Not that I eat toffee, like, but you know, I remember toffee cakes back in the day. Some of my friends used to make. Their mothers used to make them. Says, "Yeah, I've got some toffee cakes. Would you like one?" All right then. They're like hard as rocks. I think they were anyway. You can make a request, but I don't know all the words to most songs. I just know bits and pieces, just certain songs. Make a super chat for $20. I'm sure he would. No, I'm not really fussed about any money or anything. I can't retrieve any money from on here anyway. I'm not allowed to because I'm not set up for monetization really. It lets people make them, but I can't get any of it. You know what I mean? You won't recognize us by tomorrow. I'm a little teapot, please. I don't know that one. Was it I'm a little teapot, short and stout? Where'd you get that song from, John? I've heard it somewhere. It was on Play School or something. Where was it again? I'm sure the Pet Shop Boys didn't sing that one, or Scooter. Although Scooter might have sang it, you never know. I haven't been through all the albums yet. Nursery rhyme. Who likes John likes nursery rhymes. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty injured one of his balls. So if anyone hasn't watched the video I put up to the Army channel of Scooter live at the Lost Mines Festival in Newcastle, if you like Scooter, I suggest you check it out. It's on just over 1 hour. Some of my camera work is a bit ropey because I was in agony, and also I was having people bashing into us throughout the concert. I was jammed right in tight near the front of the crowd, and it got tighter and tighter as the concert went on. I was getting pushed, crushed, and practically crushed to death, almost. Well, not quite crushed to death, but it was very close in, tightly packed in there, and people were holding their phones vertically in front of us, going like this, right in front of the camera. Oh, bloody hell. I'll have a watch of it later. Cheers, Danielle. By the way, just a question for you, Danielle. Are you a female or a male, Danielle? Because I've got a friend on here who's called Danielle, and he's a bloke. I thought he was a woman at first, but I found out he actually isn't a woman in any way, shape, or form. At least not when I've seen him. Yeah, who knows? He could dress up on the night time when there's no one looking. Put his mother's dress on and that. I don't know. Actually, the Daniel that I'm talking about, he interviews Hollywood actors on his YouTube channel live on live streams from Netflix movies and TV shows and all sorts. Ah, well, that's good to know. Thanks for letting us know. So, do you still live in heaven, or are you somewhere else now? Have you moved to London or somewhere? And also, did you say you liked Scooter? Was that you said yes to the Scooter question? And if you do, what's one of your favourite songs by Scooter of all time? You know something else, by the way? There was two street lights on in here, right? As soon as it got really dark, they went and switched off. What's that all about? All the rest of them around here are still on, but these ones went off. Heaven still. Been living since 2006. All right. All right, jumping all over the world. They did sing that one at the concert, you know, because HP Baxter was doing his little jig with the girls dancing next to him. What, Scooter? You just had to look at me video, like, have you, at the concert, Richard? They're like techno, trance, hard dance, hardcore, all that. They do loads of different styles, but it's always like powerful stuff. Most of it, you know. I like the one that did called The Night. Um, the one, if you watch the video, it's on YouTube. It's censored now. It used to be uncensored. They're in a morgue with dead bodies on slabs, and they're on the slabs as well. And they sit up, or one of them does. He sits up on the slab, and then there's a girl and a guy on the other, lying on the other morgue table thing. And the girl's topless, but they've blurred her what's it out on YouTube. It's called The Night. It's got the pitched up voice, you know, the high pitched female voice singing. I think it's female voice, but you know that one? Wasn't a very good rendition, but I wouldn't say it was psychedelic, Richard. You're not supposed to eat magic mushrooms or anything while you're listening to Scooter. That's more like John Lennon stuff you got to put on, or something similar. You know what I mean? Oops, I've knocked my water over. Trying to think which other ones are my favourites. Oh yeah, fuck 2020. Have you heard fuck 2020, Danielle? The one where he says, "We hate all the rules. I don't give a penny. Fuck 2020." Also, fuck the millennium as well. I got a few songs with the word fucking, I noticed. But yeah, that's a good one. Powerful one, that one, the fuck 2021 and the fuck the millennium one as well. Yeah. They did another concert the next night after the Newcastle one. They went straight to Sheffield and did a concert there the very next day on the night time. Obviously, I wasn't at that one. It's a bit far away. Have you got any of their albums, Danielle, on CD or vinyl or anything? Did anyone see that clip of DJ Media when he was in the streets of this shopping centre? And there was a woman in a electric scooter. She's disabled, and he was having a right Barney with her. She was telling him not to record her and stuff, and he hasn't got her permission, and she was going ape shit, and he's phoning the police on her. Ah, right. Well, I think most of the albums are actually on YouTube. You know, the full albums, they're actually on YouTube. Believe it or not. Well, I don't know, like, because they do a lot of trance music and stuff as well, and what have you. They did a version of Roger Roger Hodgson's track, the Logical song, which he did with his band Supertramp when they were together. You know, the one where he sings about and the birds in the trees all sing so happily, so merrily, joyfully. Dee 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 dee. You know that one. That was Roger Hodgson. Scooter did their own version of it. They probably had to pay him money for that. Yeah, Supertramp. But then Roger Hodgson, the singer who wrote most of the songs, if not all of them, he went solo. He did a lot of solo albums. Well, a few of them. You should listen to the album he did called Hi Hi. That's one of his best ones. Charlie Veitch and Billy Moore. But Billy Moore's not an auditor, is he? He just interviews people on the streets, doesn't he? Like people who are either homeless or on drugs or alcoholics and stuff. From what I've seen, anyway, I'm no expert, but that's what I saw on one of his videos. Danielle, did you have a look at my scooter concert on my channel? I just uploaded the video today of the concert in Newcastle from Saturday. Did you have a look at it by any chance? Oh, knock me water over again. Ah, yeah, they did a lot of good stuff. Oh. All right, cheers, thanks. Have you seen any of my other videos, like the cemetery ones or anything? I'm not sure if you have or not. Oh, God. It's quite strenuous doing this, isn't it? Especially when you've just been to Aldi. Yeah, I tell you. Hiya, Wend. Haven't seen you in a while. You're on what? Hang on. What do you mean you're a dunk? He says, hi, I'm a dunk. I'm on. Did you make a spelling mistake there? All right. Did you mean you're a drunk? You missed the R out. I didn't know what you meant there. I'm just at this free gym, Wend. I don't know why anyone would want to pay for a gym subscription when you can do it for free, as I've just discovered. Like, my first time trying any gym equipment. Well, I tell a lie, I did try one once in Hebburn Community Centre on the treadmill, but I didn't like that, so I never went near it again. A treadmill makes me feel dizzy. Nice and close for video on the scooter. What do you mean, Paul? Yeah, I've just realised you meant drunk. I don't ride a scooter, you know, Paul. I did think of getting one at some point, but I decided to go for the mountain bike instead. because I didn't fancy standing up the whole time because it wouldn't exactly help me cause, you know. Right. I hope somebody's got their phone handy in case I have to phone the paramedics for me doing all this gym work and stuff. I might need CPR soon. Nice and close to the front. What do you mean the front? Front of what? The park? Do you mean the front of the park? Concert. All right, I thought you were on about the actual scooter. You said the scooter. Yes, I tried to get as close to the stage as possible. There's another concert. I think it was in Estonia on YouTube. Somebody was right at the very front of the stage. You know, he's like right next to it at the front of the stage. But the trouble is with that, if the band members are walking away, like towards the back of the stage, you only see the top half of them with the camera because he's down here below the stage, and the stage is up a bit, and it raised up, and you only see the top half of them, like, but it's still close in, you know. So you still got a very good view, close-up views of them on the camera. So I was gonna get I was trying to get the disabled seating area, you know, where it's on a platform with seats, and there's like a metal railing in front. I was trying to get there, but I didn't. It was too short notice. I didn't manage to get a seat. They're all booked up. Yeah, thanks very much, Danielle. It was very painful for me because I was running in agony. I had to hold my camera up all the way through the concert, like, and there was people tormenting us and stuff as well when I was trying to do it. Yeah, friends. They put all the little happy smiley faces on the end on the projection, the rear projection screen at the back of the stage. Little, they're all in different colors, like blue, yellow, green, pink, orange, all that type of stuff. Little smiley faces, like emojis. Endless Summer as well. They always play Endless Summer and then Friends at the end of the concert by the looks of it. Them two songs in a row for some reason. Oh, yeah. Getting a bit painful sitting on this metal seat. They should put like a bit of padding on the top. Yeah. It's not the same song Friends that was on the TV show Friends that on the titles are on though. Maybe they should have used that one instead. Speaking of Friends, has anyone seen the YouTube channel on here called Dale and Spratt? He used to be a member of the Ghost Brothers, which was a TV show with these 3 or 4 black guys doing paranormal investigating. And he does his own solo investigations on his own channel. And he takes his Spirit Box app to various celebrities' graves, not just celebrities, but he does a lot of them. And he did Matthew Perry's grave in Forest Lawn Cemetery, Hollywood Hills. And a lot of people are criticizing him for doing that, like going up to recent graves and trying to communicate with the actor who passed away or whoever, like Matthew Perry. Like there's a guy from Wales called Beardo Gets Scared, and he tries to expose a lot of fake paranormal YouTubers. And he did a video about Dale and Spratt with the Matthew Perry thing, and he thought it was disgusting what he was doing, but I don't agree, like, because he was being polite. You know, he's just talking to him. You know what I mean? Where's the harm in that? If you're just politely talking to somebody and trying to get them to see if they want to answer you back or whatever, see how they're doing, whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, that was definitely a good one. Um, they've done lots of good ones, though, haven't they? They've been going since 1994, you know. Scooter, 1994. I think I've been into them since 1994 or 95 because I had a double CD dance album. It had Hadaway on, and it also had Scooter. So I was playing them since then, and that's what got us into Scooter, I think, because I was into Hadaway and stuff like that, and Urban Cookie Collective and stuff. You know, the electronic dance music and whatever. Always like the I don't know, not so much the housey type stuff, but the more electronic-y sounding stuff. You know, like more towards trance-ish type stuff. All right, 2000s. All right. Well, they did an album in 2001 called Sheffield. That's a good album, but I don't know if it'll be your cup of tea because a lot of it's more like trance and stuff. Um, and some of them are instrumental tracks. There's no singing on them or anything. Some of them, but he does like a duet with this girl singing, HP Baxter, and it's not like one of the usual type songs. It's more like a regular like singing type song, like almost like country and western style. It's called Summer Wine, not to be confused with the last of the Summer Wine. New Monkey. I've heard of that. Wasn't that like a nightclub in Sunderland that caught on fire or something? Wasn't that called the New Monkey in Sunderland? Just as you come across the Sunderland Bridge, you go down that one street. Big nightclub on the street just down from the Sunderland Bridge. Is that is that what it was? New Monkey. Isn't that like MCing over? They like speed the music up and stuff. I think they speeded the tracks up so they could sing faster over the top of it, like MC over the top of it or something. Yeah, some of it maybe, I don't know. They've always liked Scooter, but they do a lot of trance stuff as well and powerful dance music with melodies on a lot of it, with the speeded up, pitched up voice thing. Not all tracks have the pitched up voice on, but quite a few of them do, obviously. That's their style. Um, I haven't heard much of the New Monkey stuff. I've maybe heard bits and pieces of it. Did they get its name from that nightclub, or did it already exist before the nightclub? It's best to have a rest for a while in between doing a few of these. All right, I see. I thought I might have got its name from there. It never reopened, did it? Or did it? Did you ever? I used to listen to a radio show on Century FM. It was called Gay to Gay. It was presented by this guy called Mega Sal. He was hilarious. Sadly, he passed away. You ever remember that show, Gay to Gay? I liked a lot of the music that he used to play. Oh, it got shut down because of drugs and stuff. Is that because of the drugs that allegedly were getting, handed around? uh, that that radio show used to be a good show. It's called Gay to Gay. The guy that presented it did a lot of comedy stuff, and he used to play a lot of the tracks, the artists that I liked. And I used to go out and buy the CD singles when he played them on there. He used to play Capella, like You and Me and stuff like that, by Capella and CB Milton. Never heard of CB Milton? He had a big hit with a song called "It's a Lovin' Thing." Sounds a bit like Hadaway. He's voicing that. He played him, and he said, "I remember him saying CB Milton sounds like a skin cream, doesn't it?" He's playing Mars Plastic, who did a lot of remixes for Capella. You must know Capella, right? They did "Move On Baby." That track "Move On Baby." I just downloaded like 100 mixes of "Move On Baby" the other night. There's some recent ones, some older ones. There's loads of them. All right. No, because like "Move On Baby" was 1995, I think. 1995, I think. Move On Baby. I remember buying the CD single in Woolworths in Jarrow when it was still open. Yeah, I thought you might have been because it says on your next to your name 1990. Yeah, that's when Ghost was made. 1990, I think. Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore and Whoopi Goldberg and Tony Goldwyn. You must like the film Ghost, right? Patrick Swayze in that. Oh, I can do another one in a minute. Got stuck there. Yeah, I've got it on Blu-ray. It's out on 4K Blu-ray now. I might get that one eventually, the 4K version. It's supposed to have more detail, more detail in the image. Just like 35mm film print of it that you would have had at the cinema at the time. When you project it on a big screen, and it should look even better in 4K. It's a good transfer. So, what's your favorite film of all time, Danielle? You got one? Carl says you gotta like let it down slowly. Well, I think it makes it harder that way. Lion King. Well, the animated version of the live action one, the animated digital animation one, CGI, or the cartoon one. So the cartoon one's your favorite, I'm guessing. I still haven't watched that film. Either version of them. I do have them on Blu-ray, but I haven't watched them yet. Got the 3D one. I've got the 3D version of the Lion King as well. Should be even better in 3D, shouldn't it? By the way, I bumped into these people in where was it again? In the park, Hebburn Park, a few nights ago, just after actually it was during one of my live streams. You might have seen it, I don't know. And there's a guy and his girlfriend or wife, and they said there's an apparition being seen of a man running through Hebburn Cemetery in the corner. Have you heard anything about that before? An apparition of a man running through Hebburn Cemetery with long hair, apparently. I says, that wasn't me, was it? Probably not, because I don't usually run anywhere, but. Never heard that story ever before until they told us about it. No, me neither. I think they were telling the truth, though, the way they mentioned it. I don't think they were trying to wind us up. I don't think. They said it was in the far corner, where that path runs down past the small gate at the back. There's a path where the wall gets higher as you go along the path. Behind that wall, right to the corner, that's where you're seen running about. Apparently in the corner, somewhere down that path. In front of the houses. People from the houses must have seen him, I should imagine. Out the windows, upstairs or something, I don't know. But how do they know he was a ghost? That would be my question. It could have been somebody who's still alive, couldn't it? Unless they saw him vanish or something. But then again, if the wall gets higher at one point and lower at the next, he might have just disappeared behind the wall, getting higher or something. I don't know. And they thought, ooh, there's a ghost. He's disappeared. Look, where's he gone? Or he's just behind the wall. It's got higher there. You never know. Have you got any other favorite films or music, people, singers or bands or anything that you haven't mentioned? Dear me. All right. By the way, they're setting up for the carnival in the park. You know, they've got a big wire fence around the big field. And they've got some of the fairground equipment ready to get set up on the backs of trailers on trucks and stuff. But they haven't set this main stage up yet. But I think they said they were going to lock off the whole park in a day or two. Once it's the night before the thing, I think. Going to lock all the gates, I think. Are you still there? Is anyone still there? Or has the chat crashed again? Oh, dear me. Are you into desserts? New place just opened on Station Road. Oh, I saw that. I was looking at that place. I'm thinking I don't remember seeing that there last time. Not really. Like, do you like desserts, Danielle? Like puddings and things, like birds angel delight or something, like custard and trifles and stuff. All right, thanks very much, Scooter Posse fans 2025. Thanks very much. I really appreciate that. My camera work went a bit awry here and there. I had to stand for a whole hour with me on arms in the air. I was getting pushed, shoved, getting me hair pulled. Someone sticking his finger in my ear, and I was getting called names and all sorts, and getting bashed into and everything. And me USB cable, I had to try and pull it out in the middle of the. When I was recording, I couldn't get it out because I couldn't get the camera high enough because the lead wasn't long enough. All right. So you've been in there already, have you? You bought some stuff in there. By the way, Scooter Posse fans, that video got restricted in a couple of countries, and I got like a copyright sort of warning. It's not a strike or anything. I expected to get something like that though. All right, but have you been in the shop though? Or you just looked in the window or whatever? You see, I have to keep away from trifles and things. I'm trying to get in better shape. I look more like the Michelin Man these days. You know what I'm saying? Or the Pillsbury Doughboy, or the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. All right, thanks very much, Scooter Posse fans. What? By the way, Scooter Posse fans, what's your top 3 or 4 favorite Scooter tracks of all time? If you've got some. Not really. I found this by accident when I was coming out the Heaven Park when I was looking at them setting up the for the carnival. I just came down here and I was looking around. I thought, what's that over there? I thought it was a playground, but it wasn't. It's this bloody gym thing. So I thought, all right, I'm gonna have a shot on there. I'm gonna try it. You know, because yeah, I do need to get in better shape. Even though I ride a bike, I'm still not in the best of shape. Like, but you know, yeah. Do you want to come and try the gym with us? Right. I like all of them. Is there none you don't like as much? then you think, no, well, I'm not that keen on that one. It's still good, but it's not as good as some of their others or anything like that. And which country are you from, Scooter Posse fans? Talk to Jim. All right. Cornwall. All right. I used to know someone down that way online, somewhere around that area, like Somerset area, somewhere around there. You don't like the idea of the gym? Well, to be honest, I don't like the idea of the gym. There's too many rules. We hate all the rules. I don't give a penny. Fuck 2020 and the gym and the subscriptions because there's a free gym here. Who needs gym subscriptions and being told what clothing you've got to wear before you can use the equipment? Because when I was in hospital, used to be this guy used to come around and see us every day. You fancy going in the gym? He says you got to put some tracky bottoms on and this and t-shirt. And no, that's all right, thanks. See you later, tra. And sure as eggs are eggs, he was back the next day again. Come on, you want to go to the gym? No, it's all right. No, thanks. Thanks for offering. No, thanks. You wouldn't take it. You wouldn't take no for an answer. I don't like rules, That's why I like that Scooter song. Well, it's not the only reason. Fuck 2020. We hate all the rules. Speaking of which, when I went to go in the concert, I got searched twice, I felt like I was like going into prison or something. Took me CBD oil offers and me nail clippers. But he gave us them back because he was going to confiscate them. He says you can go and hide them outside. I've already told this story, haven't I? But anyway, I'll tell it again. I had to go and hide them outside the venue in a bush. But I had to squeeze through the metal barriers to get to the bush because everything was cordoned off. Great, isn't it? And then you couldn't get in the toilets either. It was like panic stations. All the toilets had massive queues outside of them. As soon as you got in, it was unbelievable. And you weren't allowed to take water in or food or selfie sticks. You couldn't take selfie sticks in. And yet people were allowed to take bloody red flags in and obscure the view more than a selfie stick would with a flag. Right. Well, because they're too small, you mean, like claustrophobic? And they've got no sinks in them, Danielle. No sinks. You can't even wash your hands. And then you've got to go and eat food without washing your hands. It was terrible. Right. Oh. By the way, Danielle, have you never seen me in person around here, like in Asda or Aldi or anything? Well, I've been out getting odds and ends. Just wondering. Oh, these ones weren't because I don't know. I don't know where the light was coming from. Probably because it was dead sunny. Yeah, no, they were pretty bad. Like it was quite a stench inside them. I tell you that much. Oops. All right. Do you shop in Aldi or Asda in heaven ever, or do you go somewhere else? I'm going to end up looking like DJ E Media by the end of the night, hopefully. Well, technically, I might need a facelift to get, like exactly like him, but I meant in the fitness department. Aldi, Morrison's. Well, they got a Morrison's in heaven now. And whereabouts is that? I must have missed that one. It's our new one. Oh, you meant the Jarrow one. Oh, silly me, I should have known. Yeah, I used to go in Morrison's quite a bit, but I'm mainly going to Aldi and Asda now in Heaven. I used to go to the Bolden one quite a bit in the middle of the night, but I get attacked by these evil spirits even when I'm in Asda in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm looking at CDs where I'm getting attacked. In the Music Magpie section of the CD and um, Blu-ray section and all that. It's getting what? A rip off the prices though. Yeah, there's a lot of bad prices in all these shops. In fact, a lot of Aldi stuff isn't much cheaper than Asda stuff. The same sort of things. Although the chicken wraps in there are a bit cheaper, quite a bit cheaper, and stuff like that. But they've all got that bloody mayonnaise stuff in. It's dead fattening. Anyway, you kind of win. I'm not sure you're supposed to be doing this at this time of night. Maybe a bit strenuous. But it's cooler out here at this time, so I suppose it's not too bad. Better than doing it when it's boiling hot in the sunshine. All right, I don't really like mayonnaise. I just prefer it was just chicken with a bit of cheese in or something, like a slice of cheese or some mustard or something. I don't know, something like that. Or some cranberries. Leave the mayonnaise out because it's too fattening and all that. Yeah. Says me, who's just had some cheese sausage rolls. But never mind. They were all out of the decent sandwiches, so I didn't know where else to get. And the decent chicken wraps. Uh, all right. Is mayonnaise quite addictive or something, do you think? There's this guy on YouTube called, what's he called again? God, I forgot his name. Anyway, he does Blu-ray hunting and stuff. He's in America. Sean C. Phillips. He's got another name though on his channel. He's an actor and he collects Blu-rays. And he used to be like massive. And he used to buy big, massive jars of mayonnaise. I remember him saying about it from the supermarket. And I think he was addicted to getting them. And then he completely cut all of that stuff out. And he got dead slim. Like he stopped eating anything with fat in it. He just started eating vegetables and salads all the time. So I remember I'm on about that. All right. Well, you don't put it on the chips though, do you? Does it go with chips? Do you mean just on salad with the chips? Like out dry. I know what you mean about having things that are too dry. Like you need a bit of moisture on there, don't you? Type of thing. Sauce or something. I don't know. Oops, I'm yanking my cable here. Bag. It's quite quiet here, apart from some motorbikes in the distance. All right, yeah. Ketchup's got too much sugar in it, hasn't it? Same with baked beans and stuff. Anything with tomato, it's got like too much sugar in it, I think. You know. Anyone would think I've been watching Pumping Iron with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I haven't seen it for ages. uh, all right. So you just grate some cheese and pour it in the pan with the baked beans and mix it up, type of thing. Sounds all right. What sort of baked beans do you eat? Any particular type? Heinz, Morrison's own make, Asda's own make, Aldi's own make. I'll tell you what though, Aldi's what's it called again? Ravioli. Aldi's ravioli is disgusting. It's filled with sweeteners. It tastes horrendous. And I've still got tins of it in the cupboard. I haven't even touched after trying the first tin I bought. I thought it would have been all right, but it wasn't. I couldn't touch that again. Heinz, all right. You know, Heinz are Germans, just like Scooter. It's like, how much is the beans? All right. Oh, well, that's something then. I think a lot of kids like baked beans, though, don't they? And chips, and I don't know where else. But, right. Can't you get them baked beans with less sugar in or something? Ravioli. Yeah, ravioli. But have you ever tried the Aldi's ravioli? It's horrible. It's rancid. I don't like any ravioli. No matter who makes it or sells it. You just don't like ravioli, full stop. Is that correct? You're in the woods on your ATV. Is that one of them four-wheel drive like quad bike things, Richard? All right. I don't mind ravioli as long as it's not got loads of sweeteners in, like. So, what's your favorite food of all time, Danielle? Your favorite all-time food that you kind of do without? You have to get it, like, on a regular basis. What about garlic baguettes? Do you like them? Four-wheeler. Chips, cheese, and garlic. Yeah, I like garlic. I used to chop some actual raw garlic up and put it in my stir fries, but I haven't had any stir fries for a while. I'll tell you why. One, I was getting sick of the taste. You get sick of the taste of stir fries. I don't know what it is. I don't put the sauce in or anything, but I don't know. It just starts to grate on you. But also, I had wooden spoons, right? And often I wash them, and then leave them on the side of the sink, and they go all black. So you have to keep buying new wooden spoons because I don't always dry everything straight away. Maybe I should dry the spoons though. Start drying the spoons. uh, is that a takeaway? Santino's. Oh, is that the one next to the Golden Bull in Jarrow? Santino's cheese chips and garlic sauce is the best. Is that cheese chips with garlic sauce? Cheese and chips with garlic sauce. All right. Do you ever go in the Golden Bull to get anything? I know the woman in there because she told us her husband's buried in Bolden Cemetery because that's where she lives, Bolden. She told us exactly which grave it is, and I forgot I was going to go there again to try and communicate with them, her husband. Um, Babe Station TV. No, but when I was in hospital, this guy who I was friends with used to put the free Babe Station preview on, and one of the nurses kept walking down the corridor, and he had to keep quickly changing the channel over so she didn't see it on the way past the window. I don't watch stuff like that. I don't like them channels. They're very cringy. No, but there's somebody who sometimes comes in here who's a girl who apparently allegedly does have OnlyFans. I don't. I don't use it. Hit and miss in the Golden Bull, do you mean, Danielle? The Golden Bull's hit and miss. That's what Blot Outdoors said. He was in there again recently for one of his takeaway reviews. He was having a Linden Gooch around Jarrow, and he went mooching in the Golden Bull again. I spoke to one of the staff, from the last time he was in before that, and she said he's an absolute arsehole. She said, you came in recording where you didn't even have our permission, which is hilarious because they've got 2 bloody security cameras or more pointing at all their customers behind the counter, That's like ironic. Hypocrites. The hypocrites. They're recording you, but they have a problem with you recording them. You know what I mean? Just like Long Island Audit says. It's funny how the government don't like you recording them, but they don't have a problem with them recording you. It's mainly paranormal stuff. What does it say? Jenny. Mainly paranormal stuff and vlogging and stuff. And some of the older videos is talking about Blu-rays and films and stuff. What's Babe Station? It's some adult channel here in the UK. Then they should have a free preview at midnight or sometime. I don't know what time. Burger dipped in curry sauce. Oh yeah, that sounds alright. You mean chicken burgers or beef burgers? They give us free curry in the Golden Bull once because somebody didn't pick it up, so they give it to me instead, along with the other stuff I bought. Yeah, it wasn't bad actually, the curry. Adult channels are sweet. Don't tell your girlfriend that, Richard. She'll have your guts for garters. Some of the ones in the UK, though, are a bit cringy. The preview thing, it's like seriously off-putting. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the ones I had, the curry. What's what? More to babe. What? Babe Station is best. I don't know. I've never seen it. I've only seen the preview like ages ago. She watches them too. Are you actually subscribed to them, Richard? Or you just watch the free previews? Are you on about the UK one, Richard? Or the American ones? I don't follow football there, Jenny. I never have. I did watch a Scooter concert at a half-time show on a football match, though, on YouTube. That was really excellent, but apart from that... And where are you from, Jenny? Yeah, I noticed that. It sounds fake, but never mind. Alright, just American. Danielle, are you still there? Do you reckon Jenny's fake, the name? I mean, just, I don't know. Sounds fake. Jenny. My girlfriend's called Jenny. She wears comfortable shoes. Walk around all day in shoes like those. Jenny. Jenny. Nice. That was Tom Spanks, supposedly, but Tom Spanks. No, it isn't. If that's your real name, my name's Gordon Jockstrap. That's my real birth name. Hey, some people, man, there's no way you're called Thong. Thongs for the memories. Does anyone believe that Jenny's second name is Thong? Jenny, I wasn't born yesterday, you know. I don't know. Oh, the seagulls are still going off at this time of bloody night. That is my real name. Sorry you don't believe me, but it is. Can you prove it, Jenny? I bet you can't. Right. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Did your mother work in Ann Summers by any chance, Jenny? Because if she did, she maybe was there a little bit too long. You know what I'm saying? I always get mixed up with one thing or another. I mean one thing or another. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's not just you, Richard. I get me thongs mixed up with me things and all that paraphernalia. Danielle, are you still here? Have you left the building? Just checking. 142. What's that picture of? The yellow picture on Jenny's thing. All right, cheers. Do you think Jenny's using a fake surname, Danielle? Is there anybody on the planet that's really called Thong? I suppose it's possible, but I don't know. I've seen some strange names on gravestones, so you never know. Yeah, yes, Thong can be a surname. It is a Chinese and Cambodian surname. In Chinese, it's translation of several different surnames, and its meaning varies depending on the characters. Haha, not sure. Haha, not sure. All right. Well, if I could, I'd ask you to be a guest so you can get on camera and tell us about your surname. See if we can get any. I don't know. It's hard to say when someone's just texting, but right. Okay then. So, are you from Hong Kong? I mean Hong Kong. Sorry, I slipped of the tongue there. Like I say, I get me thongs mixed up with me hongs and me things, me things and me thongs and me hongs. UK. So are you Asian? Are you saying you're Asian? Is that what you're saying? The trouble is, I can't invite guests because I don't know if Wen's still here. She probably isn't, and I haven't put the link in the room. I can only use her to put the. She can only put the link in because YouTube doesn't allow me to put the link in unless I pass it on to her. You see, she's the moderator. Yep, I can do it on StreamYard. Didn't start on you. I just thought you were winding us up with your surname. That's all, because lots of people wind us up in here. It's hard to tell who's telling the truth sometimes when so many people are like filling you full of lies and messing around and stuff. That's what it is. Cheers, Wen. There's any chance I can... Although, hang on a minute. Jenny, would you like to become a guest on the camera or the voice? You can go on voice without the camera on if you want. And you can tell us more about this surname if you want. I think I better stop doing this workout. I'm going to make myself ill here. I'm starting to feel a bit dizzy. I think. I don't know. It's happening a lot lately, this dizzy thing. When I sit in one spot for too long in the dark, obviously when I go to get up, I'm like, whoa. I could hardly ride home from the sports stadium the other night. And the other time when I was live there as well. Vertigo. It's in the summer. It's probably the hay fever affect me tubes in my ears. How does it work? You just have to click on the blue link when I give it to Wen. She puts it in the chat. And then you click on it and then you go on the camera, or you can turn the camera off if you don't want to be on the camera. And you can just have the voice on, the microphone, your voice. If you don't want to show your face or anything. That's how it works. Right. I wasn't starting on you. It's just, like I say, there's some people come in here just to wind us up. So I sometimes mess around with them, like joke around back. So I thought you might be one of them. That's what it is. Because they use silly names. They use names to try and trick us and stuff, you know, like fake names. So how am I supposed to know? Like, I see a name that looks like it might not be real. I'm thinking, oh, it's one of them lot. You know what I mean? All right. Oh. 50 subscribers. I got over 1,100 odd. You don't have to have that many subscribers. You can be a guest. I've got over 1,000 and something. I think it's a 1,136 or something like that. Or was it 56? I can't remember. It was 36, 35 or 36. Yep. So would you like to become a guest for a few minutes? Yeah, that's right. Well, I didn't know how many subs you had, like, but you were a guest. That's correct. There's a van parked out the front of here. I've just noticed. What's that doing there? Was that there before? Maybe it's to pick up the swingers, the ones that's been left behind. Okay, no problems. It's very hard to get guests on camera or voice these days, I'm noticing on this thing. It's near on impossible these days, actually. I'm pretty sure it would be easier to get Clint Eastwood on here. I mean, if I phone him up, if I had his number, like. Anyone got Clint Eastwood's phone number? I'll send you it, but I don't think anyone's going to come on, Wend. You know how it is. If you send us a little box, the PM thing, I'll put it in there. One more. I'll not be to move tomorrow, as Paul pointed out. Did you send the message yet? Because if you did, I didn't get it there, Wind. Would anyone like to be a guest on voice who doesn't want to show their face? So yeah, just like having a phone call type thing. Hang on. Oh, it won't. Oh no. Hey, when it won't let us paste it in for some reason. Oh, yeah. Oh no. No, it's not. The little paste button isn't coming up. Damn it. What's that arrow in the corner mean to the box? It's not going to work. When it's not going to work, I wonder how to paste the bloody link in. And I did copy the link before I came on. It must have glitched or something. Ralph Moat. No, I haven't. You need to brush up on your reading there, Jenny, I think. There's nobody called Ralph in here. There's nobody called Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph was in the other night, though. If you want to speak to him, you might be back in on Thursday. Right. I think I've gone lopsided on here. Ralph Moat. Who the hell's Ralph Moat? Are you cutting and pasting this, Jenny? It sounds like it's from Google or something. You're just looking it up. Jenny, do you often tell lies to people? Are you always honest with people? Are you an honest type person? Or are you a little pork pie telling person? Which is it? Which are you? Honest, or do you tell a lot of pork pies? Hello there, biotic punk. How are you doing? All right. I think he was at the bottom of my garden once. Him, the police helicopter was hovering over the back of my garden when I was with my mum and dad, with the floodlights, the spotlight shining down the back garden, because he escaped, didn't he? And he went round Jarrow and stuff, and he was at the bottom of the garden. I thought he was. All right. So, which part of the UK are you from, Jenny? Not really, but thanks for asking. I hope you're keeping well. I'm just trying this free gym out here for the minute. Try and help with me triceps and me biceps or something like that. Right. I think I'll do for the minute. What's that? Look, name. Both you not saying anything about that name. What do you mean, Jenny? I don't. I explained what I was on about before. You don't seem to have understood what I meant. I don't think. Ooh, what was that? What was it? Said something in the bushes over there. The bushes aren't close, but something made a loud noise in the bushes at a distance there. What was it? I can't see a thing. I don't know. Message retracted. This is in heaven, Biotic Punk. Are you in South Shields? You're in South Shields. So why doesn't anyone need to pay a subscription for a gym when there's free ones outside? Out in the fresh air is better anyway than being in a stuffy gym indoors. And it doesn't cost anything, so and you don't have to wear special trousers or anything, or shoes or anything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting in training to play the Terminator in the next Terminator movie. I'll be back. Well, for now. I might be overdoing it. I've been doing this on and off through this whole stream, and I've been on nearly 2 hours. Are yours like a grey colour as well? These are grey. Yeah, it's better. Are these pretty much the same thing as what you get in the gyms? In the actual gym where you pay money for it? I know who he is. I don't know who you are. Well, I've got an idea, but somebody who maybe is trying to wind us up. Uh-huh. Biotic Punk. He isn't called Thong though, is he? He's called Punk. Go ahead, Punk. Make my day. Yeah. That satisfy you, Jenny? I said something about his name, sort of. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. This is how these little trouble stirrers do it, don't they? They try to drag other people into it. You know what I mean? Try to create absolute chaos. I know Oasis, aren't they from Manchester or somewhere similar? I don't know. Where's Oasis from? Right. Anyone know where Oasis are from? Are they from Manchester or somewhere else? Phew. Um, the streams let me down the night with the link for the guests. Like, I'll tell you that much. I am being nice. I already explained why I mentioned the name, so that wasn't me being disnice, unnice, whatever you call it. Also, they are from Manchester, are they, Danielle? Thanks for letting us know. I thought they were from there. I wasn't sure though. Wasn't 100% sure. Uh, does anyone agree that Oasis do terrible music? Or is that just me thinking that? Um, I suppose the odd song was alright, but you know, if you like that type of thing. Clown? Did you just call me a clown, Jenny? That's interesting because I haven't even got my makeup on the night. I think you have to be a clown to buy an Oasis ticket. I don't know. I better not say that. I'm just trying to answer your sort of dig. So you don't like Oasis, Danielle? Do you want to see my impression of Noel Gallagher? Anyone interested? I do a really good impersonation of Noel Gallagher. Well, I don't know if anyone wants to see it, but here it is anyway. There you go. There's my impression of Noel Gallagher. There you go. Mars doesn't exist, in my opinion. Mustafa, why would I? Why would I have been there? Do I look like Arnold Schwarzenegger? I know I'm trying to get in as good shape as him, but I don't exactly look like him. You know what I mean? That's where he wanted to go for holidays, to Mars and Total Recall. You know. Yeah, well, whatever. That doesn't mean the music's good. It just means people don't like decent music. Sometimes, that's all that means. But anyway. Oh, anyway. All right. Danielle, would I be right in saying you said you didn't like Oasis? It's more like grungy sort of indie stuff, in it? Where the guitars are all over the shop. It's not like perfection, it's just like haphazard style. Training because I look like the Pillsbury Doughboy, maybe? Anyway, anyway. I can do now in a minute. Great North Run. No chance. I would never do the Great North Run. I can't even do the Great North Walk. And I mean the Great North Run. Yeah, I didn't think you did. You couldn't possibly like Oasis and Scooter at the same time. Do you like Billy Idol? Billy Idol's better than Oasis. In fact, H.P. Baxter from Scooter, I believe he's a big fan of Billy Idol. And he did a song, which that Summer Wine song, and some of it sounds a little bit like Sweet 16 Billy Idol song. The guitar work in that, the way it goes. I think he was paying homage to it. um, and plus, Scooter also sang Rebel Yell, which was by Billy Idol and Steve Stevens. Their version of Rebel Yell is a really good one, actually. Have you heard that one, Danielle? Rebel Yell by Scooter, the Billy Idol track, originally by. It's mainly a lot of paranormal investigation stroke communication stuff and a few other things like vlogging and, walking around doing vlogging and stuff. Where are you from, Blue Moon Tiger King? Are you from India? There's rather a lot of tigers in India, don't there? Are you from India? Blue Moon Tiger King. Let us know if you're still there. Phew. All right, I've never seen that show before. What's it about? It's just about tigers and stuff, like a wildlife documentary type thing. I'm going to be absolutely knackered before I get back home tonight. By the way, Danielle, do you live very far from this park? This one here? I'm not. Right. There's a weird wooden square frame over there. I thought it might have a roof on for sheltering out the rain, but it hasn't even got a roof. What's the point of it? Does it have a point? I don't know what the point of it is. All right. So it's acted stuff. So you don't live anywhere near this place. All right. Yeah. So you must live closer to Jarrow or somewhere. Jarrow direction, maybe. I don't know. Flaming hell. Oh, it's a documentary. All right. All right. Not not far. All right. Have you got a YouTube channel, Danielle? I think I already asked you that question. Possibly. I'm not sure. Have you got a YouTube channel? Oh. And also, all right. Did I ask you if you believe in ghosts or not? I think I did. I think you said you. I think you said you did, but I'm not sure. Did you say you did believe in ghosts? Jenny Thong. I don't know if Jenny's silly or not. She didn't seem in a very good mood, to be honest with you. But I don't know. Maybe wrong. Did anyone see me live stream that I did from the Palmas Hospital in Jarrow? Anyone see that one? Where one of the staff said she heard a voice upstairs in the building one day, shouting clearly in her ear. You do believe in ghosts, Danielle? Didn't you see and witness something or something? I think I vaguely remember you saying you witnessed something. Yeah, but you're acting a bit like a drama queen when you go on like that. You know, trying to create like a bigger fuss over nothing. In where? Kitchen in where, Danielle? At the football training ground place behind us. Right. Oh, right. Don't know. Yeah, Jenny's starting to show some characteristics of some other previous chat members in here, but I may be wrong. It may be just similar. Might not be the same. I don't know. I haven't jumped on anyone in quite some time, Jenny, so that's inaccurate information. You can ask me butler if you don't believe us. He's off the night though. You can't ask him tonight. He'll be back next Wednesday. Palmer's. All right. Did she witness any paranormal or strange occurrences in there where she was working there? They've still got the morgue, you know. The morgue's still there, but they don't use it anymore. Still got all the fridges and where they put the bodies in and everything, but they don't use it anymore. They told us. Make new mate. That's all. Right. Well, you wouldn't come on there as a guest. That's the best way to make mates, I think, if you come on as a guest. So we can see who you are and hear what you sound like. You know what I mean? It's a bit better than just texting, I think. But then you know who you're talking to more or less better than text. But nobody wants to do it. I don't know why, but that's how it is. Oh, thanks for that, Danielle. I didn't realize that. I am, but they're not called thong, and they're not like overreacting to things. I already explained in quite vivid detail why I said what I said, because there's a lot of bullies coming here under fake names trying to wind us up. So I thought you were one of those. You might still be one of those. I don't know yet, because you won't go on the camera. So you could be anyone, couldn't you? You could be anyone. Literally could be anyone. But anyway, that's your prerogative. But I'll have my theories and you'll have yours. So let's just leave it at that, I think. Right. Do you know what I mean, though? How does anyone know who anyone is unless you really know them or you've seen them or heard them talking on here? How do you know who they are? You can see me, you can see who I am. I'm not AI. You know what I mean? Or am I? Just kidding there, but bloody hell. Right. Yep. What's not fair? They're asking you to be a guest. Well, I've asked everybody else previous times and they don't want to be guests. So you appear to have not been here before. So I thought I'd ask you, and especially to try and clear up this thong business. You know what I mean? And plus, it is fair because I can only ask one person at a time. I can't ask several. I'm only allowed one guest at a time. One guest. That's it. Just one guest. That's it. So how's it not fair? Would it have been fair if I asked everybody else to be a guest and not you? Would that have been more fair? Do you think? And I'd put you all in a queue. So, everyone has about 5 or 10 minutes chat and then the next one comes on and I'll leave you out. Wouldn't you think that wasn't fair either? You can't win with people like you sometimes. You think it's not fair that I ask you to be a guest. But you'd probably have a problem if I didn't ask you to be a guest and I asked everybody else, like I just said. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, you've been asked to be a guest. You were a guest. But anyway, my link isn't working, so I can't have any guests, even if they wanted to be guests on this one, on this software, this app thing. Yep. There's a red light flashing up there in the tree. What the hell is that? Oh, I think it's on the side of a house through the tree. I wasn't being nasty, was I? Just because I didn't believe the thong name. Uh, Me? Well, I'm somebody that hangs around in cemeteries in the dark. This is quite tame compared to the cemetery, I think. Nah, it's all right. The minute there's nobody here. Nobody here. Oh, hang on a minute. Hello there. I didn't see you, mate. What are you doing here? Pardon? Since what time? 6. No way. I've been here way longer than that. You went here at 6. Well, they might have been here at 6. I wasn't here at 6, but what time is it now? So you've been here since 6 p.m. Is that what you're saying? Oh. So where you going now? Are you going home? Are you staying here for a bit? I'm just doing a live stream. All right. Oh well. No problems. I'll see you later. Ta-ra. What? It's 12:40 a.m. Right, no probs. Right, see you later. Ta-ra. Yeah. See. I thought there was nobody here, but somebody there. I don't know. As I say, Gordon ain't be not nice to you, Jenny. Just curious about your name, that's all. Yes, I told her there's loads of wind-up merchants in here that mean harm for me, but she doesn't seem to get it. What? CID or cops? Questions. Do you know conversations, Jenny? They consist of questions and answers. It's not against the law to ask anybody a question. It's not against the law to talk to anyone either. So I don't know what you're on about. Since when was asking people questions against the law? Eh? Jenny, can I ask you another question? How do you feel about people recording video in public, like in the street? And say you're in the street and somebody's videoing and you walk in front of the camera, would you be okay with being on the camera? Someone's making a video for YouTube and you walk past the camera and you're on the video. Would you be okay with that or not? What's that, Richard? Well, what? Won't drop it. I won't drop it, will I not? Watch this. Are you ready? Watch this. See that? I just dropped it. You see that? Caught it on camera. The camera never lies. Camera never lies. Don't drop it. It's you that's banging on about the bloody name. What are you talking about, man? I'm talking about all sorts of stuff. Accusing me of banging on and won't drop it. Jesus. I tell you, you end up in more trouble coming on these live streams than anything. If you just go about your business without coming on live, you're fine. As soon as you come on here, you're in bloody, like, it's an episode of EastEnders. You know what I mean? All right, FBI. I'm nearly out of water. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Songs for the memories. Is there a bin around here? There's a bin. Oh, there's one over there, I think, next to the entrance to this park. I don't know if there's any down here. Doesn't look like it. Huh, typical. Typical. Getting a little bit nippy here, even though I'm doing this workout. Crime Watch. Where's the crime then? Jenny, you didn't answer me that question, by the way, about recording in public. There's no crimes being committed here. So if you ask someone about their name and you think it's fake because it sounds fake, that's a crime, is it? Oh, Nick's just messaged. Nick, if you can hear us, I can't answer on here because it knocks the stream off. But plus it's half a mile away from us. The camera have to go. Yeah. No, I can't. So somebody must have blocked you somehow. I don't know. Something's happened. I don't know what's happened. Something's happened. That's for sure. There's no crimes being committed. Jenny, can you name a crime that's been committed here tonight on this live stream? Can you come up with one crime that's been committed here? Is that what you're saying? Are you suggesting the crime's been committed? How can I be nice when you're the one pointing the arrows, the daggers at us, accusing me of not dropping things and not treating you well and all this? It sounds like you're just trying to create some drama to me. That's what I'm thinking. Well, you're not being nice back. You keep accusing us of what this, that, and the other. I was only going to be on here half an hour, It's gone a bit longer than I thought. How did that happen? Right. Plus, I'm in the middle of a workout, Jenny. This ain't easy. Jenny, you're definitely acting. You're not really Jenny, are you? You're somebody else. I think. That's what I think. I'm not Columbo, but I'm smelling a rat here, you know what I'm saying? You're just trying to cause mayhem, like somebody else who was in here recently. Funny there, isn't it? Yeah, there's some definite similarities there. Jenny Jenny from the block. Yeah, Jennifer Lopez. I don't know. Song with the Wind. Yeah. John Carpenter's remake of his own movie, The Thong, starring Kurt Russell and some other blokes. I don't know. It would be interesting if John Carpenter did make The Thong instead of The Thing, because they would be really freezing to death out there in that base camp in the snow, wouldn't they, wearing just the thong? Cisco. Oh, God, not that. The thong song. Thong, 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 thong. Don't care what you think. My name, Jenny. Just want to be like other. Stop. Don't bring out that one. Don't bring out that one. I put up with nothing but bullies in here most of the time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tag team. What the hell does that mean? Tag team. Is that a TV show? I know Time Team with Tony Robinson. Is it similar to that? You're just going on like a drama queen, I'm afraid. I explained my reasons for why I mentioned your name. And now you're the one that won't drop it like it's hot. You're the one that won't drop it like it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're bullying us. You keep bringing up other stuff, man. Just like the other people that were in here. You're one of them, aren't you? You're from Telford. Are you from Telford? Tell the truth. Anyway, whatever. I think we'll have to kick Jenny out. Who's in favour of Jenny getting banned from the chat? Anyone? Well, put your hands up. Who's in favour of getting Jenny banned from the chat? She's just trying to cause trouble. She's just trying to cause trouble. I think We're keeping it lighthearted. Jenny's taking it several steps too far, trying to make it serious. You know, she doesn't understand humor from serious stuff. I think. I don't know. Danielle, are you still there? Do you think Jenny's overreacting and trying to cause trouble, or do you think she's being legit? There's nobody. I don't think anybody has that name. Has anyone got a phone book handy? Can you look up all the thongs in there? You're not being nice, so you can't tell me to be nice. And plus, you're not in charge of this chat. But you're not being nice. You're not even being legit, I don't think. Right. You know what you're doing. All right. So nobody's got a phone book handy. Danielle, do you think that Jenny's being legit, or do you think she's just playing games here? Now she's trying to get you on her side, Danielle. Can you see the way she's trying to play this? She's asking if you're okay to try and get you on her side. So it's like a game, man. It's ridiculous. I don't need to be a psychologist to figure out what's going on here. All right. All right. Yeah. Are you from Bill Key? Jenny, are you from Bill Key? And is your name Wendy's son? Is that who you are? You could be any one of these people, but yeah, Wendy's son or Samantha or who else? Let's think. Carried possibly, I don't know. Someone like that. He could be a completely different person, but you've got the characteristics of some of them people. Uh-huh. Well, you came in here and you set the tone. So that's what's happened. You set the tone for the night, Jenny. Thanks for that. Right. Would you like to get on voice, Jenny, and voice your opinions about what you think? Oh, you can, because I kind of put the link in. I just thought, oh, I'd have to open a new stream on the other thing. Oh well. Manchester. So, Jenny, can you tell us why they don't have any trams in Manchester? Why do they not have trams in Manchester, Jenny? Can you tell us? You know the reason? Got a lot there. You not mean here? If you're in Manchester, don't you say here, not there? Say I'm in heaven, right? I don't say like there's a lot of rabbits there because I'm here. Why would I say there if I'm here? You just said there instead of here. Why would you say that? Because you're not really there, are you, Jenny? That's what I'm thinking. Possibly not there. Where are you, Jenny? Somewhere else. That's what I think. Yeah, I know they do. I was just testing her out. Metro links. All right, didn't know that. Metrolinx. Paul, do you think Jenny's legit, or do you think she's a wind-up merchant? I'm doing another one. Oh, that's difficult, that was. I'm going to knock my arms in if I keep this up. Give me the longer rest. Yeah. Manchester, let's think. I don't know. Manchester. I don't know much about Manchester. I've never been there. But I don't know. Have Scooter played a concert in Manchester? I haven't really. I've only seen like a picture of them. They look a bit weird looking. They show 3 stations. Digital maps. 3 stations. I'm gonna stop doing this lifting thing now. This workout thing because I feel a bit not so good. I haven't been on them. Are you been on them, Danielle? They're more comfortable. Do they have the seats facing each other all the time still? Where you're facing each other and everyone's going like, you know where to look. Lengthways. Do they still have seats? What the seats are all sideways. Have you ever like gone on the metro and sat down on one of them seats and just decided to try and stare the person out in front of you like this? See who turns away first. All right. So they don't have the little seats that face each other anymore. Forwards and then the backwards seats. Do they not? I'm gonna get some thing on my bag. Haha, look what I've got. Look at this. Hang on. Does it show up? Can you see what that is? Can you read what that is, anyone? One train. Bloody hell. How are they going to get all the people to Newcastle on one train? That's going to be a bit cramped, isn't it? I asked you one, Jenny, but you weren't listening. All right. But how does it go around the corners? It's got a bend in the middle, hasn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, trainers. They're shaped like a running shoe, are they? I never noticed that. Like, does that mean they get to Newcastle faster than other places? Like a Nike trainer, are they? What's that? Is that saying Gay Village, Northern Quarter, Telford Centre? What the hell are you on about, Jenny? Yeah, that's what I was saying there, Paul. Have they got them flashing lights on the back when they, when they're moving? Like red light flashes. Is anyone still wearing masks in Manchester? Am I allowed to ask that question on you? I don't know. I saw Chris Sarandon from Fright Night. He keeps wearing a mask on all these pictures on their Facebook. I don't know why. Just this part of his face is covered up. I don't know. Me neither. What? Did you have a particular reason why you didn't want to wear one or couldn't wear one or whatever, Danielle? I'm miles away from this phone. It's giving us eye strain here. I need some binoculars. Huh? All right. Chris Sarandon's wearing one from Fright Night. He's in Fright Night with William Dragsdale and Amanda Bias and Roddy McDowell. And Stephen Jeffries, of course, played Evil Ed. Well, you had to wear one every day at work. Well, I couldn't do that. I can't. I did ask you a question about Manchester, Jenny. Yes, I do. It's Campbell Court. Yes, I know it quite well, actually. You don't work in there, do you? I investigated out the outside of there. Got some EVPs outside Campbell Court through the fence. I was looking through the fence. The cat that I knew went through the fence. And what was it again? Some guy on EVP said, I spy, when I was looking through the fence, trying to see the cat. I was looking through the bars of the fence. All right. You don't work there now, though. Someone's not beating around the bush. I can see Campbell Court. I can see Campbell Court from your house window, and I just have to look out the window, and there it is. Whoomp, there it is. Whoomp, there it is. Yeah, she seems determined to prove that she lives in Manchester. Like too eager to prove it. Like, all right. I once saw somebody escape from Campbell Court. He climbed out the upstairs window. Right, he like climbed hanging out the window, and then he dropped to the ground outside. And then he ran off, climbed over the fence, and then he went into somebody's garden and climbed up onto the roof, onto the first roof, and then up onto the higher roof. And he wouldn't come down. And then they called the fire brigade, and he wouldn't come down. They put the ladder up to try and get him to come down, but he still wasn't coming down. I thought there was a person standing next to there. So it's that gym equipment. Ooh, I just smelled like perfume or something. Where'd that come from? No joke. I smelled like a scenty smell all of a sudden there. They say sometimes when there's a ghost around, you smell perfume. I mean, chicken doesn't smell like perfume, so it's not that. Weird. It was some. You know about it? Were you working there then? Were you? Did he get inside of the place somehow? Like, did he sneak in? Did he sneak into the building or something? Hmm. Nightstand. What's Nightstand? Is our TV show. Nightstand. That's what I'm thinking as well, Doc. Hmm. I don't know if anyone knows this, but you know when you're recording EVPs, sometimes they say have a fan on in the background, like a fan or some white noise or something, right? And sometimes it makes you more likely to be able to record EVPs. Now the funny thing is, right? I used to be able to hear voices when I was in a room with a fan on. I could actually hear them talking when there was a fan on or a tap running water. I could hear them talking. I can't hear them these days like that though. I used to be able to though. I must have lost the knack when I'm there, but it was weird. Whenever I would go into like a toilet, it had a fan on, I could hear them talking. Or if I turned the tap on, I could hear them. But then it stopped happening. Don't know why. So that's similar to when you try to record them, it tells you to put like a fan on or run a tap or something. I think I got too tuned in or something. That's why I've got all these problems that affect my whole body all the time. Get pestered to death, harassed to death, day and night. My face itches all the time. I looked in the mirror this morning about 7 a.m. and I had red blotches. I've still got them all over my face down here and round here. Don't know if you can see them, but it's because I'm scratching my face to bits because they're doing stuff to my face. They're like trying to make it itchy everywhere. Yeah, white noise. Yeah, to do with running water and fans and all that. Yeah, but I used to be able to hear them talking when there was a fan on. Not all the time, just certain times I could hear them. Even when I was in the shower, when there's the water was running, I could hear them talking about saying stuff. Uh, I'm not sure how to make it, Jenny, at the minute. I don't know. It's you know, it's getting a bit nippy out here. I've only got this thin top on, or it's not a coat, but you know. Oh. Jenny, have you got any health problems that you won't mind speaking about? How come you keep calling us mate? I don't hear too many women calling us mate. It's usually blokes that say mate, isn't it? Mate. Although, hang on a minute. No, hang on a minute. Reminds me of someone else that used to say that. Mate. You all right, mate? That's a big clue right there, isn't it? Forgot about that. Was it Jenny that was keep saying brew, or was that somebody else? Yeah. Seagulls laughing again. Shut up. There's a half moon as well. Can anyone explain the moon, by the way? How come the moon's lit up? What lights the moon up? Does anyone know? Where does the light source come from that lights up the moon? All right, mate. Mm-hmm. Have you got any favorite games, like board games or anything, Jenny? Well, if it comes from the sun, right? I remember one time I was doing a live stream up at Leam Lane next to the lake, right? Leam Lane Estate, right? The sun was setting, right? The sun was setting over this way, this direction over here, right? The sun was going down, right? But the moon was fully lit up by itself in the sky over the other side, this way, over there. So if the sun's setting down here, going below the earth, right down here, then what the hell was lighting the moon up over there then? That's not possible. I don't think that's possible. All right. Boxing? You're into boxing? Yeah. Do you like Mickey Rourke? Um, hmm. I hate watching boxing, unless it's a Rocky movie or something. I don't like boxing. It's too violent. Too violent. Real boxing. I mean, not. I don't mind watching Sylvester Stallone and Rocky movies boxing, but real stuff, nah, not so much. People can get seriously injured or killed just punching each other for a sport. Yeah, Rocky 4. I haven't seen Rocky 5 yet, but Rocky 4 is one of my favourites. Rocky 4. The music's the best on Rocky 4. The training montage scene, excellent music by, who was it again? Oh, who it was now. Was it Bill Conti? Bill Conti, I think. He did the music for the Karate Kid films as well. Bill Conti did Rocky music. Ooh. Somebody just made a noise on this metal fence, guys. Or in the football thing. There's a metal fence all the way around there's no wind. Somebody just made a clang on the something metal in here. Oh, what was it? That doesn't make a noise. Somebody in the football thing here, the football pitch. Somebody just make a noise. That's weird. I don't know if there's somebody around here. Maybe somebody trying to mess with us here. I can't see anyone though. Who, me? Thanks very much, Robin. I think there's something here. I don't know if it's a living person. Something just went clang. No word of a lie on the metal. Something metal in the football thing here. If somebody made a noise, can you make another noise on the metal fence or make a clang? If there's somebody here, can you clang again? Make a noise. Bang on the fence or the post. If you'd like to communicate, let us know you're there. Could have been a bird. Didn't see any bird or anything. Right. Anyone got an idea what could make a bang on a metal fence if there's nobody here? Anyone got any theories? Nobody seems interested. There was just a bang on the metal fence somewhere around here in front of us. There's like a football thing, and it's like inside of a metal fence. There's metal posts in there. It's very quiet here. There's nobody here that I know of. There was a bang on the fence. No. There's nobody here. There's no bird. See, there's no birds. I would have heard the bird. It was a bang. How can a bird make a bang on the fence? I don't know. No, I'm not seeing any foxes either. Like, I would have heard it running off or seen it or something. No. Unless there's somebody creeping around over there very quietly. It's pitch black here, you know. If I can put the camera forward, hang on. Put the camera forward. Turn the light round. Well, you can't see a thing. You can only see the wire fence. That's it. You're asking Dark Knoll to leave your own. Well, is it? Are you trying to say I'm one of them because I'm the only one here that I'm aware of? But I don't know. Hang on a second. This is in my bag. The thing's in my bag. Where is it? Oh, that's there. Hang on. Whoops. Hey, that green shows up well on here, doesn't it? Looks more green than it does in person. There's that half moon. All right. Cheers, Danielle. I'm from the same place as Danielle, Jenny. Yes, I do. She's called Wend, but I don't know if she's here right now. I think she's not here or she's fell asleep or something. I don't know. I'll put my backpack on. Hang on. 1:20. Bloody hell. I've been on for how long? Oh, I restarted the stream in the middle. think I've been on more than 2 hours. Hang on, I'll walk me bike around a minute. Oh, I haven't dropped anything, have I? I'm going to take a walk around that other side, I think. So there's quite a bit of gym equipment here, as you can see. This other one that I used earlier was this one over here. Oh, what's wrong with this? Hang on a minute. Some like glare. This one's pretty good. This one here, where you pull these bars down. Look, these. Hey, it's like a chill in the air out here. Feels like a bit like winter at the minute. He's not even saying anything to you, Jenny. I think he's disappeared. You think he's gone? Uh, Jenny, are you sure I don't know you under a different name? There's a doorway into this football thing here. What was that? Hearing some strange noises. Hey, it's bloody freezing since I've gone walkabout. That's where it gets cold when you're just sitting in the one spot, sometimes. I know I was doing the workout as well, but Dartnell's still here. Right. Sounds like it could be somebody called Carried to me. Sounds very similar. Carried. Is that you, Carried, under a fake name? Not sure, but you never know. I don't know. A lot of people can sound similar on here sometimes. It's hard to say. Guess. Oh shit! What was that? Sorry, me. I think I caught a bottle on the floor. I think that was weird. Did you hear that noise, anyone? Aye. Does anyone know what used to be here before this park was here? Danielle, you got any idea what used to be here before this park was here? I'm going to go back out the entrance of this place anyway. Any ideas, Danielle? Did this park always used to be here, or was there something else here before it? Nah, the Coke Works is. The Coke Works is further away from here. Anyway, I think I'm going to have to end this stream. I'm bloody freezing. I need to get something to eat. Yeah, it's getting a bit more than nippy here. It's just got me jumper on, you see. Mm-hmm. What the school used to be, yeah. Did it? So, Danielle, are you saying that the Heaven School, one of them used to be here? On this spot? I did see something over there actually. There's like a generator thing with loads of vandalism on behind the trees over there in front of us. I'm sure it said something about Heaven School or something. Some Heaven School used to be here or something. I think. Danielle, can you confirm? Did the school used to be here? All right. I think there is a notice over there though on that building. It's like a generator or something, like a powerhouse. It's got loads of vandalism on it, like graffiti and stuff. What's your fave horror film to men on screen? What do you mean to men on screen? Paul, are you saying there used to be a school here and you used to do metal work here? Is that what you meant? Dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, it's the same place I went, Danielle. Was it Field Terrace or the Croft Terrace one? Just trying to. I heard another noise over there. I don't know what it was. I don't usually hang around this area at night, so I don't know where. I don't know. All right. So where I'm sitting right now used to be inside of the school. Do you think inside the school building? All right, Field Terrace. I was in both of them actually. All right, I was in both Croft Terrace, Springfield, and Field Terrace. They knocked both of them down. Both of them bit the dust. I wouldn't have minded going in the Field Terrace one when it was still up, like at night in the dark, like doing me video with night vision round inside the building. You know what I mean? Would have been excellent. But they got rid of it. Sons of bitches got rid of it. They demolished it. All right, St. Wilfrid's. I've heard of that one. I like quite a few horror movies: Psycho 2, Psycho 3, Psycho 4, Fright Night Part 2, Deadly Friend, which was directed by Wes Craven. Um, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 is one of my favourite Elm Street films. Freddy's Revenge. All right. Ah, terrible that. Hmm. Yeah. Hang on a minute. I'm hearing birds or something. What, the first Nightmare on Elm Street, Paul? Oh, yeah, Jeepers Creepers. You seen the second one, Danielle? You know the guy that directed Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2 and 3 is a child molester, convicted child molester, and he's still allowed to make Hollywood movies. Silence of the Lambs is more of a thriller, though, isn't it? Like psychological thriller. Oh yeah, Friday the 13th. I like part 6. Jason lives, and part 5 as well. Actually, there's actually a place called Gay Village. Are you having us on here, Jenny? That's Jason X, where he's in space. Yeah. Part two's the one where he's going around with a sack on his head. What? I didn't know there was a place called that. What is it? What sort of place is it? Is it a bar? Or is it like a shopping centre? Or what is it? All right. Was it a gay bar? Hmm. So it must be with a name like that. So is it a gay bar though? Or is it for anyone? Hang on a second. Just turn this around a minute. Hmm. I've never done a night vision investigation yet, like on night vision. This spot. Right. Anyway. All right. So which one do you go in then? All right. No probs, Danielle. I'm going to do a shoot in a minute as well because I'm bloody freezing here. Like it's got like rather cold, and you haven't got your coat on. It was boiling earlier on today in the sun. Well, thanks for coming in, Danielle. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Ask who question. I've got to get going. Good night, Danielle. I guess it is a bit sort of spooky in this area. You're hearing that clang on the fence, like, or what it was on. It was something metal in there. To me, was that question for? Is the question for me, Jenny? Men who channel it is. What does that mean? I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, then you have to hurry up because I've got to get going. I'm bloody freezing here. Yeah, what's the question? Is the question which light switch is which? Just wondering, just checking. Must be a long question. Well, I'm going. I don't know. I think you can. I don't know. I'm not a guest in the live stream, so I don't know how it works at your end. I don't know. I've never had to block anyone in live stream before when I've been a guest in there because I don't really do the typing thing much. So I'm usually I've when I've gone in live streams, I usually try to go on the as a guest sometimes on the camera, but not typing much. Maybe a little bit just to get on the camera thing. That's about it. I've never had to try and block anyone though. Hi, Billiam. I was just leaving. I've been on. It must be nearly 3 hours or more. Yeah, yeah. Whatever you can do, whatever you like. Hey, Billiam. I thought you were dressed up as you were pretending to be Jenny before. I thought it could have been anyone, but I thought she was wearing up. Put it that way. Catch the what? Not really. I'm feeling a bit rough at the minute. I've been here too long. I've been doing a workout on this gym equipment outside. It's a free gym here in this park for doing your triceps and your biceps and all that stuff. No problem, Jenny. Right. Well, I'd just like to thank all of you for coming in. Thanks for coming in, Billy. I'm sorry I have to go because I've been on ages, but oh, right. Well, I did mention you. I'm not gonna hang on. I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on. Excuse me. I was just saying, Billiam. There's see the person called Jenny Thong. I thought she was winding up with her name, and I thought it might have been you or somebody else. Pretend to be somebody else. You know what I mean? Because I got a lot of people coming in here with fake names, pretend to be other people when they're not being themselves. So I thought you might have done it because I know you have a bit of a wind up streak in you sometimes. I don't know, but I didn't know for sure. I was just guessing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know yet. I have to decide, Jenny. I don't know. Depends how I'm feeling and all that stuff. Um, because sometimes I come in here and nobody talks. I can't get any answers out of anyone. It's like I might as well have been talking to that metal fence. Sometimes when I come in, it's like sometimes people won't engage in conversation. Cheers. Thanks very much, Paul. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for chatting as usual. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Right. All right. No probs. No probs, Billiam. Yeah, well, I had to block your other name because you were getting a bit personal with us on one of them comments. Remember that? Cheers, Billiam. I'm not very far away from home. It's just less than 5 minutes down the road from here. But I don't often come here in the dark. This spot I'm at now, I just found this gym thing. I didn't even know it was here. I don't normally look over the, let's say, this football thing with a fence around it. You know, it's usually full of like, well, teenagers doing skateboard stuff or whatever. I tend to stay away from this bit. It's all right. It's all it's all in the past now. You know, yeah, it's no problem. Ugh. Yeah, it's got pretty cold here. Like when you're sitting in the one spot for ages, it starts to get cold sometimes. It's not as warm as it was earlier in the day by any means. All right, cheers, Jenny. Well, maybe next one time you might come on as a guest on the camera, perhaps, possibly. I don't know. Nah, I'm done now, Jenny. I don't do rapping really. I don't. I don't. I just do little bits of songs I remember sometimes. I'm no singer or rapper. I'm not even into rap music. It's just a bloody freezing here now, and I need to go to the toilet as well. I've been on here for over 3 hours, I think, something like that. Anyway, without the toilet and drinking water and all sorts. Anyway, so I must get going. I haven't even had my tea yet. My evening meal because I was out getting some sausage roll. Well, not sausage rolls, cheese rolls up at Aldi earlier. That's all I've had really, and a few chicken snack things. Right. So I'll see you all next time if you come back. Any of you come back, okay? So I'll wish you a fond farewell. I hope you have a very good night. And once again, thanks for chatting and coming in. Okay. So have a good night, and I'll catch you all next time. Okay. So bye for now. Hang on a minute. Jenny, you don't watch Babe Station. What are you talking about? Are you into women like Jenny? Is that what you're saying? Are you on about me? Are you? You're watching it or I'm watching it? I don't watch that. You couldn't pay me to watch Babe Station. Ah, I know. Right. Yeah. Okay then. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. It's some more similarities starting to show up here. I think she's trying to give us a clue to who she really is. Anyway, I'm out of here. So good night and take good care of yourselves and each other, as Jerry Springer used to say. But he's now dead, so he doesn't say that anymore, unfortunately. So thanks for watching and thanks for chatting and thanks for coming in. I'll see you all next time. So good night. I'm going to switch off now. Have a safe trip home if you're not at home. If you are at home, sleep well. Have a good night's sleep. Right, ta now. Right, see you later. See you bye, Attic Punk and Jenny and everybody else, Dark and all, Billiam. Right, I'm out now. See you later. Bye.